Hello everyone, welcome to AgriClarity, and today we are going to discuss some of the important agricultural engineering practice MCQs for your upcoming IBPS AFO Mains examination. So let's start a session for today. First question is in front of you. The maximum power developed by an average person is dash HP, whereas the power developed by a pair of bullocks is dash. So we know that the average person develops around 0.1%, that is 0.1 HP, whereas the power developed by pair of bullocks is 1. So if they are asking single bullock, then it will be 0.5. Because here we are saying pair of bullocks 1 HP. I hope you're getting my point. So yes, the maximum power an average person can develop while performing different agricultural activity is 0.1 horsepower, and the pair of bullocks can collectively generate about 1 horsepower. Okay, so yes, this is the first question. So yes, second question is in front of you. Which of the following correctly describes the fuel used for spark ignition and compression ignition engines? So yes, tell me the right answer. And yes, the right answer is option B, that is SI engines, that is the spark ignition engine uses petrol or kerosene, and the CI engines use diesel. Okay, so yes, first is spark ignition engines. These engines use spark plug to ignite the air fuel mixture. Okay, and for that reason we need volatile fuels that can form this mixture, and petrol and kerosene are the most suitable fuels for this type of ignition system. And in compression ignition engine, what is happening? We don't have a spark plugs here. So instead what we are doing, they compresses the air to very high pressure, increasing the overall temperature and pressure. Okay, and then fuel is injected into that hot compressed air, causing the auto ignite. Okay, so here we have the fuel injectors. In compression ignition engine we have fuel injectors which are going to inject that diesel into this compressed hot air, which is going to cause the auto ignition. Okay, I hope you are getting the point. Spark ignition uses petrol and kerosene, and compression ignition engine uses diesel as fuel. So yes, next question is in front of you. Which of the following statements correctly identifies major constraints in farm mechanization? So we have three statements here. First is small land holdings make large machine impractical. Next is farmers' low investing capacity limits the purchase of machinery. Third is a lack of machinery suited to local condition is a significant barrier. So tell me which of the following are major constraint in farm mechanization. So yes, all these are major constraints. Let's discuss other constraints in farm mechanization. So yes, the major problem is the small land holdings. Then the low investing capacity, the farmers lack financial support. Then availability of draft animal is again the constraint, because we have cheaper animals that are most suited for this small land holdings, right? And that reduces the demand for machines. Then lack of farm specific machinery. We don't have all the type of machines suited for different local conditions and different needs of the farmer. Then repair and servicing issues are there. Then high cost of machinery and lack of coordination between different research organization and manufacturing. These are some of the reasons or the constraints for the low adaptation or low farm mechanization in Indian agricultural context. Okay, so yes, this was it. Next question is in front of you. The device used in an engine to prepare the air fuel mixture outside the engine cylinder is known as what? We seen, right, in petrol engines, or you can see, or you can say the spark ignition engine, SI engines, we prepare air fuel mixture, right? And so what is that particular device that prepare this mixture? So yes, that is carburetor. Okay, so carburetor is the device that mixes the air fuel in the proper proportion, and the process is called as a carburation. Okay, process of preparing the air fuel mixture away from the engine cylinder is called as a carburation, and the device that is doing all this process is the carburetor. Okay, so yes, this is it. Next question is, two-wheeled manually controlled agricultural machine which is also known as working type tractor, has output of 8 to 12 HP. It uses V-belt pulley system to transmit power from engine, and that machine is identified as. So what type of machine we are talking here? So yes, we know that it is a power tiller. This keyword only is telling the answer, that is working type tractor means the power tiller. Okay. So we know that we call power tiller as working type of tractor or hand tractor, right? These are different terminologies that we use for this power tiller. So a two-wheeled machine controlled by an operator walking behind it, for that reason it is called as a working type tractor, is typically used by small scale farmers, right? So yes, this is it, the power tiller. Next question is in front of you. Which of the following attachments featuring space crossbars is specifically designed to improve a tractor's traction in wet puddle conditions like a paddy field? So yes, the answer for this is a cage wheel. Okay, this theme or this cage wheel concept was there in the NABARD last year. So it is important for again AFO. Okay, so cage wheels are what? They are supplementary wheels or the attachments fitted on the tractor's main drive wheel. Okay, so you can say this is the wheel. So this cage wheel can be fitted over the tires or it can be replaced with this tires. Okay, so it can be supplementary wheel or it can be attachment. Okay, so what this cage wheel is doing? So this the features of that cage wheel is it is going to provide a firm grip uh, and significantly improving the traction. Okay, so it is like going to avoid the spinning and the tire getting stuck in that muddy field. Okay, and its features are, it is a series of space cross bars, which is also called as a lugs, and the bars dig into a soft muddy soil of a wet field, giving it a grip. Okay, so it is going to avoid the slippage of the wheels in that puddled field. Okay, I hope you are getting the point. So yes, next question is in front of you. In a moldboard plow, what is the name of the central part that serves as the foundation to which shear, landslide, and moldboard are attached? So yes, we know the answer is a frog, right? Frog is the part, it is a central hub to which other main working parts are attached. So what is shear then? Shear is the one which makes the horizontal cut. Okay, then beam is the handle, then moldboard is the one part that is going to invert the soil or turn the soil, and yes, this landslide, you can say, is the part which is going to absorb the side thrust. Okay, so yes, these are some of the important part of the moldboard plow. So yes, next question is in front of you. What is the term for a specific area of a farm that contains the residential house, animal shelters, machinery sheds, and other essential buildings and infrastructure? So yes, the answer is a farmstead. Okay, so farmstead is the operational center of the farm. It includes all the physical structures from farmer's house, barns, storage silos, and machinery sheds. Okay, and it is essential for managing the farm, and it is a built up and non-cultivated portion of the farm property. So okay, farmstead is the important concept again. Next question is again from the protected cultivation. So yes, in modern agriculture, what is the term for a woven mesh-like fabric specifically designed to be installed over crops to reduce the sunlight intensity, protect against UV radiation, and help create a controlled microenvironment? So what is the term for that particular structure? So yes, we know it is a shedding net. Okay, so shedding net or shed net, you can say, are specifically designed from the materials like the woven and mesh-like fabric, and the purpose of that particular shed nets are to give like a cover. Okay, to reduce the intensity of sunlight or UV radiation, to control the temperature, and to protect the crop from wind, rain, or any fluctuation in the surrounding environment. Okay, and it is going to create a more stable and favorable microclimate for the plants. Okay, so this is what is the shade net. Next question is in front of you. What is the correct term for the process where the sides of the river are borne away by the force of flowing water? So here we are talking about particular type of erosion. So what is the term that we use when that particular erosion is is taking away the part of the soil from the either side of the river or the banks of the river. Okay, so yes, it is what is a stream bank erosion. So in stream bank erosion is a specific process of flowing water scoring or wearing away the soil and the rocks that form the banks or the side of the river. So if this is the side of the river or the bank of the river, so all the soil particles, or you can say rocks, which are present in on either side of the bank are going to be flown by that force of water, increasing this overall length. Okay, so that is what is the stream bank erosion. Next is, so yes, next question is in front of you. What is the geological term for a saturated underground formation of rocks or a sediment that can yield a significant amount of water? So yes, the answer is aquifer. Okay, so here what we are talking about, the groundwater. Okay, these aquifers are able to hold water. Okay, water which we can extract through different bore wells or other methods. We can extract that groundwater. Okay, so these aquifer is a specific term for a geological formation that is saturated with water and permeable enough to transmit it in a usable quantities. And aquitard slow, and the next concept, that is aquitard, it slows the water flow, and aquicludes totally blocks it. So for us, when we are considering this groundwater extraction, aquifer is the concept that is important for us. So yes, this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. For more practice and for coming IBPS AFO Mains examination, please consider joining our IBPS AFO 24/7 test series. You can go and check this out on the Clarity for Sure website. Thank you so much for watching. Best of luck for your examination. See you in the next session.